can say is that emerging markets have talent. And yes, that's true. But I think what people don't really explain enough is that having a huge talent pool and having the right talent for your business are really two very different things. And honestly, it has been like one of my biggest learnings while living in Pakistan. But when I first moved to Pakistan, I already knew that I was here for business. So I had seen the opportunity the first time I visited in 2021. And I knew that it would be challenging, but honestly, every market has its own sets of challenges. Emerging markets have their own, and Europe and the US, as developed markets, have another. So for me, there is no easy market. It's just what game do you want to play? And lately, Pakistan has been my real life case study of what hiring in emerging market might actually look like. So one thing that really surprised me when I started hiring in Pakistan is that I felt like everyone applies to everything. Like everyone wants to do everything. And at first it was very confusing because you feel like some people don't necessarily know what they really want to do or wherever they have the right skills for that role. So it feels more like there is a job, let me grab it, rather than this is exactly what I can bring as a value. And the second thing is real challenge, which is the real challenge for me. It was not talent, but the challenge is that you have a huge pool, but a much smaller pool of people who are actually business ready, let's say, by international standards. Meaning they have the technical skills, the communication, can get the ownership, and also have the right professional mindset that will fit your company. And honestly, finding that person can feel like looking for a diamond in a football field. They exist, but you really have to look. And I've seen a bit in other markets too. For example, I've recruited from Morocco and Egypt before, and for Walee, let's say. And I think the dynamic is slightly different. In Morocco, I think people are all often a bit faster in understanding whether they fit and what role they want. In Egypt, there is also a strong talent base, but like Pakistan, you still need to filter a lot to find the right execution level. Europe is different, not necessarily better, but people are generally more specialized and more used to structured work environments. So I think this is not just Pakistan thing, so it's more an emerging market thing, but Pakistan makes it very visible, I say, because the pool is really big. I would love to see your thought here under the video in the comments, and do subscribe in the channel. It will help us a lot in growing and conveying the right message in the MENAP region. But now, to be fair, and this is important, once you find people with the right mindset, I actually feel they are very willing to learn and adapt, more than I expected, to be honest. So I don't think the issue is that people can't grow. I think the issue is selecting the right people first. If the mindset is there, the learning curve actually can be really good. So my biggest mistake was hiring before I had full clarity myself and full understanding of the market also. So in the beginning of my cosmetic company, let's say, I hired the freelancers in marketing, but I didn't know fully what I needed from them. So of course, we wasted time with no clear goals, no proper structure, no real deliverables, and that was all on me. It wasn't the fault of any of the freelancers. So never hire before you know exactly what you want and what success looks like in that role. And second lesson, always do a test task, always. Now, when you do find the right people here, honestly, they can go very hard for you. They can be super dedicated, super engaged, and really committed to building with you. But this is important. You cannot expect that dedication to happen automatically. You have to build the culture. And for me, one of the biggest lessons, not just in Pakistan, but in all emerging markets, is that the beginning physical presence matters a lot. People need to feel the company. They need to hear the vision again and again. They need structure, onboarding, repetition, and get real clarity, especially if you are disrupting things and doing things differently from what they are used to do. Because people can leave very fast for a little bit more money elsewhere. So my honest advice, if you want to build a team in Pakistan or in any emerging market, is be patient. I think patience is key, because you will probably not hire the right people from the first time. You might hire, fire, rehire, and learn, and that's okay. But if you stay patient, I think you will hire with more clarity and build real culture. There is definitely something big to unlock here. Again, so talent exists in emerging market, but it's never enough. The real question for me is, can you identify it, structure it, and help it to perform? And I think that that's where the real founder jobs begin. I would love to see your thought here under the video in the comments, and do subscribe in the channel. It will help us a lot in growing and conveying the right message in the MENA region.